Rudy Gillespie, head sensei of the Bobby Wasabi Dojo and former apprentice of Grandmaster Po. Rudy is a character that is mainly known for his comedic side and is a character that was rarely seen to take things seriously. This was shown later on in the series to be because of Trent D'Arby, who was Rudy's rival in the sensei world and had beaten him so much that Rudy gave up. Today I will answer how strong Rudy Gillespie is and where he scales. This will be difficult because Rudy doesn't have a lot of action scenes in the show, so we will base this off of statements and the few times we see him fight. So let's get into it. In the first episode of Kickin' It, we see that Rudy is a sensei at a Bobby Wasabi Dojo in Seaford, California. This is a big deal because Bobby Wasabi was a movie megastar who was world-renowned for his martial arts skills, and his dojos were considered the best in the world. Even though Rudy's dojo was the worst, it still shows that Rudy was good enough to be hired as a sensei. But to see how he got to this level, we will have to look at his past. In episode 13, we find out that Rudy trained under a grandmaster and became his apprentice at 15 after defeating Sensei Tai in the ancient Clash of the Antlers that was meant to test their endurance and stamina. Rudy then went on to study under two more grandmasters, Tibetan monks, and fought for 4 different dojos before becoming a sensei, putting his experience on another level than anyone else.
Can't even do that. I've been doing this for years, man.
We could say that by the time Rudy became a sensei, he was at about a mid-sensei level already, and was being held back by severe confidence issues.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
In episode 6, we see Rudy defeat an old, overweight, and washed-up Bobby Wasabi with ease, showing that he is at that mid-sensei level. In Season 2, Episode 7, we find out that Rudy from ages 19-21 lost to Trent D'Arby 3 times, which affected his confidence drastically, and he had to go through years of training under different dojos and participating in multiple tournaments to get it back. Something interesting is said in episode 14 of Season 2, when Rudy says that his first sensei was a guy named Steve, who was training him out of a box and was homeless. This isn't relevant in Rudy's scaling, but it just shows how deep his bag of experience is. In episode 23 of the season, we finally see Rudy participate in a match with another fighter where he faces Kofi Kingston, who is significantly stronger than him to the point at which Rudy doesn't want to face him. Rudy ended up defeating Kofi and winning the match using a dropkick. This shows that Rudy's skill level is insanely high, which helps him cover up his strength deficiency. In Season 3, Episode 10, we see Rudy participate in his first on-screen sensei tournament, and he wins. He beat multiple sensei with ease, and the only fighter that gave him trouble was Jack, who was his student, and he felt bad about having to face him. Rudy ended up using Shindu, which was an ancient martial arts technique he picked up to easily beat Jack. This puts Rudy at a high sensei level, given that Jack Brewer was at mid-sensei level at this time, making Rudy the highest ranked in the verse after the Grandmasters.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
In the next season, we see a subtle sign of Rudy's updated ranking as his Sensei G says Master Sensei from the beginning of the new season in Episode 1. The show supports this later on after Rudy gets acknowledged and given an opportunity to train the best fighters in the world as a Grandmaster for Otai Academy, and he would be training world champions. After everything that I have gone through in this video, I think that it is fair to say that Rudy Gillespie is at a Grandmaster level, or minimum high sensei, with his incredible skill and experience. This makes him the highest-ranked individual in the verse.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
Okay?
Are you?
Absolutely.
And the people that rival him are the Grandmasters, Sensei Tai and Prime Bobby Wasabi. Please like the video and don't forget to subscribe.
Bye, have a great time.